dude. It's a cover of a Big and Rich song. Do you know Big and Rich? Feel all Christian and shit. Okay, that's enough out of you. Sometimes it's just too much. Am I the only one that's like that? Some songs are just too long. Some are just a little too short. Some are just right. Oh man, there's that snake again. 5 SS, snake spirit, time to heal. Shed that skin. Shed it. Shed it. Shed it. How's it going? How's the California energy today? I'm going back to Cali. I don't think so. Hey, Joe, awesome one. How are you doing? I've got the Beatles like so much. It's just like, whoa, everywhere. I swear. Oh man, I'm gonna read that snake stuff. Just cause it's where we're at. Is that you, D? Hi, Derek. Happy 3rd of May. I feel like May's already over and it hasn't even started almost. It's going so fast. Must be Friday somewhere. Oh gosh. Holy cripes, Bamboo. It's nice here, like 80, getting hot and drying out. We have not even been close to 80. We're lucky if we get close, if we get 8 degrees right now. Yeah, no kidding, eh, Joe? Visiting and doing stuff, I get it. Had 4 days visiting my daughter. It's been awesome, but super tired now. Yeah. Snake spirit, time to heal. All of us need healing at times, and when snake spirit appears, it's time to repair, renew, and replenish. Triple R's. R's, matey. Love you too, D. I swear. I think I was rebirthed the way you were saying, but I think I went down like the opposite way that I was supposed to go or something. It's very strange. I have no words. Self-care and maintenance work are needed now so your vitality can arise. Arise. I swear too, you get it. Oh, Anita, great timing. Dude, I came for you. I came for you. That's a Springsteen song. Speaking of came for you, Cameron, remember I told you I named my squirrel? I only named one, and I named it Kamita, Cameron, Anita together. So it's like for you, Cameron, and like Cameron Ray of Thoth. But super sync the other day when I went to the grocery store, like, I don't know, whenever the last time of it was. The dude at the cash, his name was Cameron. So I was like, dude, I love your name, Cameron. And he looks at me through his mask and all that, and he says, my mom named me after Ferris Bueller's best friend. And I looked at him, I was like, are you kidding me? He's like, no, really, she did. And I was like, Well, I love your mom. Make sure that she knows some random person thinks she's amazing. And then we like did Ferris Bueller sinks the whole time almost that I was at the line in the cash. Oh yeah, then of course I went off to Wayne's World and we started talking about Garth. Because Garth's my dude. I know. Okay, I've totally veered off snake spirit, but what I wanted to segue into, Anita, is earlier before it began to rain, the little dude, because she's a female, she's got like tons of nipples. Squirrels have a lot of nipples. It's crazy. I couldn't handle being a squirrel. That's a fucking lot of nip. I swear. It's weird. But not. Like, I don't mean weird creepy. But yeah, so the last thing before the last stream was the squirrel. I had the squirrel at my feet and the chipmunk at my feet up on the deck. They are not so shy. I swear if I left the door open, they'd be in the house, which probably I would enjoy more than them.
Me too.
You want to make the squirrels and chipmunks come in? And I say make, allow.
The birds would come in too.
Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Yes, I feel like Cinder frickin' Rella. And I don't have any glass slippers. I'm into the boots. I should go put my Harley boots on. I'll put my boots on later. I'm not putting my boots on screen. Here you go. I'm going to keep reading. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is needed for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us will have tender emotions at times. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into new ways of being for vitality. Ooh, I love that V, eh? Vitality is rising within you. This might be a good time to honor the work you have done to heal, grow, and repair the damage within you, within those you care about, and within your community. Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journeys and all that you've created. Hey, Anita, co-creating with Anita. Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and open the door. Open the door. Love is an open door for healing to occur. Okay, that's enough out of you, snake. In the best way. Every time I say snake, somebody says there's lots of snakes in Australia. Hey, Anita? Yeah. Oh, how far we've come. It is important, Anita, to kind of honor and like kind of cherish it. James Fox, when he came in the other day and he said, like, literally, today's really shitty. It's really fucking shitty. It's the worst day ever. But compared to the last day ever, at whatever amount of time ago, it's really not so bad. So meaning how we traverse through and how things pass through and we open our perceptions faster, allows for healing, the shedding, the allowing forward faster, smoother. You don't see the snakes, Anita? I feel lucky when I see a snake. I just don't see them very often. So when I do, I'm happy. You've seen 2 in all your life? Oh, I've seen more than 2 snakes for sure. Yeah. Snakes are awesome. We have rattlesnakes in Canada. In the Badlands, there's a specific whatever, and Ontario is known for a specific kind as well. I've never seen any in Ontario personally per se, but I have in Alberta as a child, not as an adult. Alberta, wild rose country. Alberta bound, Paul Brandt. Ooh, Paul from Newcastle. Boom. Speaking of shedding, dragonflies do that as well, eh? They really do. Ever find just little dragonfly shedded skin, I guess would be the, I don't know. I don't know the word of buggage, insectary. Transformation into the blue. The blue and the orange. Sonic. Supersonic. Supersonic. Anita says, I've not seen a lot of snakes. I've seen 2 in all my life in the wild, that is. And then, that being said, I don't get out much. Oh, you're funny. Before I met you, I used to draw dragonflies on everything I did for people. All right, on. Don't you anymore? Keep it up, Buttercup. Keep it up. Truth transcends illusion. Speaking of transcends, Nicholas transcends. Ooh, I freaking love the doubleness, eh? Look at that. Not sure if that was crows or seagulls outside. 22 and 55. You flip that around and it's like, wee! Shed that skin. You still do? Good. Good, good, good. Get the book. That's awesome. How would I say it? Give me a second. My glasses are so heavy. On my face. Everything's heavy on me. He's not heavy, he's my brother. Totems, certain things, when we have the certain things, the sync of it, eh, Anita? That's why, I'm somebody who, how would I say, unless I choose to consciously go out and just be going from A to B, like I need to get something done, I want something, and I don't want to be visible, then I choose consciously to go into the world and see people and see things and just notice the small things. So I've been a dragonfly girl almost all my life, so it's something that I'll automatically notice anywhere all the time. And that's for myself how I can be like, just think and see everyone as an individual, and just the glow of people, because when people choose certain colors and totems and the auras of people, right? Excuse me, my nose is itchy again. Anita, me too. I love dragonflies. I see them every day. Yeah. There's always some sort of thing. And especially when someone has a piece of jewelry and the positioning. It might sound weird, but the way sometimes a chain is close to the throat chakra or to the heart, and dragonflies specifically. So just the positioning, when people choose to wear them in different spots as well. One of the things I've noticed is traditionally, and the standard is more to have a butterflies than dragonflies, so it's rarer to see dragonflies. That being said, like, I mean, and the way I mean is, like, if we went into like one of the little shops that has jewelry-esque or totem-esque fun kind of stuff for jewelry and stuff, it's more prominent to find butterflies than dragonflies. Owls have become very significant and very easy and common to find, as compared to a certain timeline when it was hard to find owl jewelry just anywhere, randomly. Yeah. You know what I mean, eh, Anita? The high heart chakra, throat, and heart chakra. Exactly. Just the positioning of it. So, you know, it's neat. I notice that kind of stuff. I do. It's important. It's little things, for real. 22, Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as Dragonflies catches your eyes with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there's a deep sense of knowing you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, preoccupied. Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now, for they remind you that each of us has inspired dreams, seemingly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world, and there is a great consciousness that exists in seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insight to your conscious mind overlooks. That was a lot of a mouthful, I swear. Oh my gosh. Know what I mean?
Are you actually opening the door so the straws can come in?
No.
I know.
Hi, Wild Style. How are you doing, sweetie? You're not gonna stay? Just having a morning coffee before work? Right on. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. I had a sip of coffee with ya. Here. I'll pinky up just a little bit. There you go, Wild Style. I got a little bit of pink right beside me. There's kind of a stain on it. Oops. I'm not really good at keeping stuff white. We'll tie-dye it at some point.
That?
I don't know.
I don't think we didn't tie
Well,
that.
then stop spilling stuff on it.
I haven't used that in like a month.
Isn't it awesome? He loves it too. Oh. Oh, Bridget. Right on. Creative spark. Wild style. So many synchronicity. Oh my gosh. Yes. Everything's a flow. It's beautiful flow. It's a beautiful flow for sure. Bridget. Creative spark. Number 8. Infinite. No, the synchronicities don't stop, and they shouldn't. You know, the flow is the flow of it. That's what I find the most amazing too, is that the flow is so pure of the synchronicities that even if I'm sad or mad or angry or everything, I'm still in flow and everything's still synced. So meaning, I can try to stay as bitchy as I want when I'm like resisting certain whatever of whatever, but when the syncs don't stop and my syncs, how I am synced, I'm just a natural like amped towards like the laughter and the giggles of stuff. So the most ridiculous stuff syncs with me to set me off, and I just can't, you know? So it's like the backstage wiring of my journey is synced with flow that just will always amp me towards flowing through whatever's passing through that's yucky in the moment, and just boom into the next reality of, okay, not my circus, not my monkey, just whatever, pity party over, victim mode story, all of it, right? Just, it goes really fast. So there's a beauty of all of it. Anita, yes, I will still see them too when I'm upset. Exactly. And that for me is where the truth transcends the illusion, and just how something feels when we're allowing it to shed and heal. Just, you know, keep on swimming, right? And I say that because dragonflies are of air and water. Bridget, creative spark, 8. Wild style, go look up flamingo and a spirit animal. Yeah. I will. I haven't in a long time. I would wonder what would resonate. A wild style, I feel that every time. That's why I choose, especially when certain cards flow, I sometimes will read it all the time, because every day or every time a different awareness sometimes of what the trigger words or what stands out the most. Yes, wild style, it's beautiful. I'm seeing pink everywhere now, and men are wearing pink suits. Yeah, I find that there's a pink accent in all sorts of manufacturing of all sorts of things that have the pink with the man. And that's good, because pink is naturally the color of the masculine, right? Blue is the feminine. And the inversion of it, little boys typically, historically, before and ago, would have been in pink. So there's a full circle to it. For myself, any type of pink with the masculine shows and just pivots that masculine rising feeling for me. That's how I am. When I was with my husband and I left and I moved into my apartment, which was mine, it was above my restaurant. And I remember I sat in my bedroom and I looked around and I thought, what color am I going to paint this room? And I wasn't sure. And then in my head, because I had just left my husband and I had been with him for 11 years, I was like, what color would he never have let me paint it? And bubblegum pink is the color that came into my awareness. And at the time, I was not a pink girl. I was 32.
Oh.
in 2004 when I slept. Don't, the spoon's gonna, here, why don't you ask me? And I didn't like pink at the time per se. I had been a red girl my whole life and black. And but that thing inside of me lit up, and the pink lit up inside of me, and I did paint my bedroom pink. The most bubblegum pink you ever saw. It looked like a fairy came into my bedroom, puked up all over the fucking place, had a wild fucking orgy of pink bubblegum everywhere. There's no such thing as such a fucking bubblegum color of pink. It was intense. It was hot. It was wicked awesome. And then somebody came into my life. And I remember saying, because I had a restaurant, you know, public place, and I remember saying and talking about my room that was the color that it was, and somebody laughing at my dude saying what guy would sleep in a pink bedroom. And meanwhile, he was like, oh, me. You know what I mean? Like, as if, right? Yeah, me. Because pink is good, right? You get it, Anita. Exactly. I was never a pink girl either. It's growing on me. Same. And for me, it came into my awareness when I was 32. When I was specifically in British Columbia in 2010 in Chilliwack, I was the only pink girl in a sea of red. Literally the only pink girl in a sea of red. And I was blessed because most of them took me under their wing. So what does that mean? Being a pink girl in a sea of red is like me going to New York, and everybody there, you know, has some sort of, they've been there, they've been, you know, all of that. And me is like fucking coming from Canada. And what does a red girl do? Takes a pink girl under her wing, means I'm impenetrable because I'm accepted. So I had enough. But they would laugh at me and they wouldn't understand. And I remember talking to one lady specifically, her name was Lisa, and telling her, I understand how it can even like, ugh, right? Because I would tell her, I am so fucking annoying to you. And I would tell her, like, I get it. Rewind or fast forward years ago and put my personality with this pink and put me with myself, and I would have not been able to handle the pinkness of me either, right? But yeah, so the evolution. Anita, you always wore blue, red and black. You as well, Wild Style? Yeah, me was red and black till a certain age type of thing. Hi, Simon Says. How you doing? You always loved pink, Wild Style, but now it's calling you strong. Exactly. And a part of the calling strong is through the Mary Magdalene energies specifically as well. The Sisterhood of the Rose, the pink up. Yeah. Wild Style. I almost always wear all black. You too, Anita? See, it's funny because I happen to be in mostly black right now and red. But it's not something that I commonly will have on. It's not a trend or a thing that I do commonly. I just happen, or I need it. I dress with what I need. So whatever I need is what the color is. That's why I choose to have a lot of clothes, is so that I can always have a certain layering and color that I need, no matter what. Hi, Michelle. Wild Style. So I'm mostly depressed. Yeah, you feeling that you need the color. You get it, eh? Changing to pink clothes. Yeah. Exactly, Anita. Black does stop outside energies from getting in. But as well as that, just it emanates something different. And it covers differently. Exactly, Anita. It covers your light. So the wearing of pink or the accents of any color that we choose, it depends, right? But you came in wearing pink, Michelle? Wild style. Most of your wardrobe is black. Willow Pillow, hi. White and green right now for you. Yeah. Anita, I just grab whatever resonates every day. Yeah. You didn't know that, Wild Style? Yeah. Black protects from energies. Michelle, yes, I find that wearing colorful clothes a lot raises my vibration. Same. Sometimes it's the flow of what I feel inside, and sometimes it's the opposite, which is like, what? But sometimes it's like I'm feeling very green and emerald, and I have to be surrounded in it. And sometimes I feel the green and emerald, but I need the vice versa color. So a little bit like today where I feel into the blue, wrapped in blue. It's just everything is blue. Like I'm just blue. So I had red on today with black, and now I've got black on with red. And it's the need of what I need. You know, it doesn't matter how many other colors and everything's, put away, and I can just kind of choose what I want in my room right now. This is what I need. And then I didn't even kind of realize, but I had the same thing on today too. Yeah, Anita, it does. That's why the gurus, priests, nuns, witches, that's why typically the black for so many different kind of factions, labels type of people. Wild style, excuse me. I always dress like I am at a funeral for years, so pink is a nice change. Michelle, I wear slate gray and black too, moods. Boom. Thanks for saying that. Mr. Jones and me. Gray is my favorite color. Feels so symbolic. That's no joke for me. I love gray. I think gray for real is one of my most favorite colors. If I could, I would have different shades of gray clothes and stuff for real. Why? Because I love gray. I do. Um, it's just gray is like silver, right? It's just different tone or different word for it. So I have a thing for gray in the way that like I can totally understand why somebody would put it in a song lyric. It's just, yeah, the word gray elevates me in itself. And it doesn't matter what anybody wants to say about the spell or connotation. You can sync me up if you have like something yourself, but just there's something about gray in a way that I just, boom, I can't. I don't even have, the words for it. It's that big. You know what I mean? It's just gray. That's it. Is that why I love it then so much? That makes sense in a way, Anita, because the gray is neutral. It's so middle road. Just, I love it. I do. And that's the thing is I don't have a ripple of, I don't think I have very much anything gray except for one specific sweater that Amy gave me when she was 8. You know what I mean? So. Dude, you get it, eh, Michelle? Yeah, gray is what I answer is my favorite color, dude. My favorite color is camo. That's it. So what does that mean? Well, it depends. What pops into your head when I say camo?
Camo is a pattern.
Whatever. So yeah. You have gray pants on, Anita? Boom, sync. Hi-yo.
I did too.
So does Lily Rose. Hi-yo silver away. Boom. Yeah, John
and
Wayne.
It has pockets.
John Wayne. Roy Rogers or John Wayne Hi-yo silver? Oh my gosh. Forget. Anita, most of your clothes are gray and black? Michelle says, Anita, I have a whole section in my closet of shades of gray. Oh, whoa, that's so cool. Anita says, wow, you're all so organized, aren't you, Michelle? Michelle says, yes, I have color block my closet. Oh my gosh. Michelle says, I answered before I even read your comment, Anita. I know, eh? I can feel your closet right now, Michelle. I'm so proud of myself because I had clothes like, I just can't even. I should have taken a before and after picture, but I already know. So yeah. Bridget, Creative Spark. I'm still rolling on no drawers and no shelving or nothing. So I got my clothes. My clothes are in either hanging off. I only have like 10 hangers. So I hang everything off like 2 or 3 hangers. One hanger has like 10 dresses on it. I might have at least 25 or 30, maybe something dresses. I don't know. I never count them. But yeah. So everything's either in a bin or hanging off of like half my stuff's ready to go because it's like in bins rolled up, camping style rolled up. Boom, Cotton Ginny. If you, Cotton is such a sink right now. I ate shit in you, Cotton. You remember Cotton Ginny? Cotton Jenny, yeah, Cotton Ginny. Gordon Lightfoot. I was listening to that a lot in the last month. Cotton Jenny. Oh my God, do I remember the store, Cotton Ginny? Of course. You was a manager for 12 years at Cotton Ginny? Fuck off. You shit. I forgot about that store till you just said it. Yes, I get it. I know. I know. I remember the clothing store chain. I totally remember. Damn, I spent a lot of my fucking allowance and earnings there. Do you remember Suiters, Sooters, Suiters Studios for films, like to develop camera film and stuff like that? What would it call? What's it called? Like a Photoshop place? Suiters. Do you remember that place? Michelle says, I don't know. I loved working there. I was really good at my job. Right on. You remember Suiters? Well, that was my second job. My first job ever was in Burlington at Mother Tucker's. Hang on. I really do have it just that close. Should be right here. I'm just that cheesy, but it's just happens to be. My first job ever was at Mother Tucker's. Yes, we did replace the T with an F. Me and my best friend, Danny Dexel. We went to work at Mother Tucker's as bus boys. I was a bus boy, not a bus girl. Actually, I was a bus girl, but that was my first job. And then my second job was at Suiters Photo Studio. My second job ever was like the cash register and cleaning all the stuff and developing pictures. So, yeah. I wasn't even like 18 years old and I saw other people's like vaginas and birthing pictures and weddings and my most I'm going to tell a story about what I stole when I was a teenager. Are you ready? If I go to jail for confessing this, then please somebody come get me. But this one time I worked in a photo studio in Burlington on Lakeshore. And I developed pictures of a concert. And there he was, Dwight Yoakam, on stage. Perfect picture. Like the perfect fucking picture. And guess what? I stole it. I took the negative and I had it imprinted this big. I did. I made Dwight because I could do whatever I wanted almost. I know. I was a teenager working in a photo studio in the 80s. Me and Colleen. And so, yeah, I stole the Dwight Yoakam negative. I did. What does that mean? Is that the owner who took, I know, whoever went to the concert and actually saw Dwight Yoakam has the memory in their soul, but not their camera. I don't know whatever happened to Dwight. I think my husband, my ex-husband, must have fucked with him because I don't know where he went, but I had him till that kind of timeline. But yeah, so I had him developed and really big, and Dwight Yoakam. I swear. Little sister, don't you what your big sister done. Black's photography too. The booths, the photo booths. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes, Anita, and have fun. And I never really bought my own clothes. I always have hand-me-downs and gifts, and I think it's time to buy myself my own style, eh? Yeah, eh? Mm-hmm. Anita, I think because I always get my sister's hand-me-downs, I got stuck with it. In a way, but yeah. For sure. I get it. Anita, you'll come bail me out? Okay. Shh. Oh, I'm scared now. I have a feeling somebody's coming for me now that I said that. Oh my gosh. I've confessed. I confessed. Oh my gosh. Yes, it is on its way now, Anita. Boom. Willow Pillow. Oh yeah. Willow Pillow's like, man, that was my mom. She went to that show and she never got those negatives. No, I'm joking. That would be funny though, eh? Penn Center in St. Catharines. That's such a thing. Holy fuck. Michelle, Josh still has photos of the booth pics of us from 1999 taken in the Penn Center in St. Catharines. Right on. I know, eh? Yeah, especially for me, Michelle. I have clothes that don't even fit me. Like they're too big or too small or too whatever. So I always think that I'm holding on to clothes just to gift them to somebody else. One big ass community closet and we all just play dress up. Yeah, except for my favorite stuff. The other night, maybe I'll send you a picture, Michelle. My secret garden. I laid out my secret garden on my bed. And what is my secret garden? I have a bunch of dresses that I actually don't wear because they're just that amazing. They're kind of like my dowry to myself. But I don't put them on very often, and some of them I've never really ever put on. And I spread them on the bed, and I took a picture, and Lily was looking at them and saying, "Can I try that on?" And I was like, "No." Can I? No, 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 no. You know.
I looked in the closet of the ones my hands are on.
And then she got to look at my closet of the ones she could, yeah. But it was like, no, 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 no. And then she was like, "But why?" And I was like, "'Cause that's like me saying like no to my underwear." And so then she was like, "Oh, okay." And she backed away from the dresses. It is. It's a dowry to myself in a way. And I say that because I don't really go anywhere, so there's nowhere to wear a dress. I mostly say no to every wedding I've ever been invited to. So it's not like I'm saving them for a wedding. But I just wear them on my own whenever I want. And there's a couple dresses that I have gone out with. I do random shit in dresses. So I've gone for groceries in my red dress. And I found that that was a really good way to not be fucked with. So you would think that the woman in red entering a grocery store in plain daylight would attract a lot of attention. But no one dares look at somebody wearing a red dress and heels going in for groceries. They are like, holy shit, I'm not gonna fuck with her. She's got somewhere to go. And meanwhile, I had nowhere to go. I just wanted to be dressed up. I wore my cream dress once when I drove my sister's Mini Cooper and I almost caused an accident. It scared me. Yeah, I got really sweaty because what happened with the truck that came by me and he almost ran into the car, and so I got home and I slammed the Mini Cooper door and I ran up the stairs and I took the dress off and I did not walk around the beach with it. I'm not even joking. I wish I was. Oh, the Mini Cooper. Really, Anita? Neato. Huh. I just don't like shopping. So the fact that you get hand-me-downs and gifts and you don't really shop for your own clothes, I think that's amazing. I would switch with you in a heartbeat, right? I wouldn't just bring the clothes on. I just pass along if it doesn't, right? It's not a big deal. But I don't like shopping. So I don't like shopping, but I have 1,000,002 dresses. But I just go somewhere, I'm guided, I grab it, I go like this, and then I leave. Sometimes I'll try it on, but that's rare because that takes a lot of effort. I just, you know. Nita, I always dream I can't find clothes to wear, and I look in the mirror and I wonder what the fuck am I wearing. I have clothes issue for sure. Michelle, I've always wanted a Mini Pooper. A Mini Pooper or Mini Cooper? It was a trip to drive. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I'd rather be elevated and higher up. I'm not a big fan. It was cool, and it's cute, and it's got a nice turbo and stuff, but I'm not a fan. I wonder if that's the ice cream then. Oh, right on, Michelle. I saw a tiny car the other day, a British car, the wheel on the opposite side and everything. Cool beans. We don't get that a lot here in Ontario and stuff. It does happen, but very rare. But on the West Coast, BC, there'll be more vehicles with the driver on the other side type thing. But that's rare here. You're looking up the name of the car? I think they're just called minis, says Michelle. That's so imaginative. Oh, yes. Sometimes, whoa, not. That's so imaginative. Whoa, not. I know. Keep it simple, eh? Some companies just took it so far. Selenite. Ooh, Selenite. Selena. 49, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I counted with my fingers. 4, 9 is 13. Oh, are you kidding me? You just watched a bit of Wayne's World last night? Right on. Did you get to the part where Garth says what the secret of the women is? Because Garth knows it, man. Garth knows. I say that, and I don't watch many things anymore, so when I do, I can't fully watch it. Sometimes just clips is enough. But the last time I watched Wayne's World, which was in a long time. Do I have the right book? Yeah, hang on. Just trying to prep. Is when I got my tattoo. So we watched Wayne's World when we got the tattoos a couple years ago. Okay, I'm just gonna release. I'm really feeling funny about the clothes thing now. Those dreams are driving me insane and never stop. Yeah. One thing about clothes too, Anita, is the energy of other people. So, yeah. I don't remember Wayne's World 2 a lot. I don't even know, like I must have watched it back in the day, Michelle, but... $49, liquid light, fluidity, flexibility, illumination and clarity, raising your vibration. When selenite spirit appears, its message to you is to keep moving past your challenges. Your sight's always raising your vibration. To be like liquid light, illuminating, fluid, and flexible. For even the earth and her rocks, stones, and crystals change and reveal more of themselves over time. Selenite spirit message is that whatever the pace of change, you must yield your expectations about how things should be, so that you can discover the beauty in how things are evolving. Like liquid light flowing around an obstacle, you have the capacity to move more freely than you might realize. Know that a new perspective can help you see that. You don't have to be stopped in your tracks. Be flexible in your thinking. There's more wisdom in the universal consciousness than in your own individual mind, and is always available to you. The way out of old patterns is to enter the unknown without the maps. Boom, yeah, map makers. Enter the unknown without the maps and the well-defined familiar paths. Surrender to the fear and know that the conscious universe is here to provide you with the clarity and guide you through the unexpected twists and turns. Yeah. You're gonna pull the map. That's weird. It's been a while, the direction cards and stuff. But the SaiL, the way that I put the title and then kept part 2, the map. Seeing beyond. Beyond the illusion. Beyond. I'm gonna go put supper in the oven. I'll be right back.
Are you gonna put the thing in?
Yeah. Sweet charity and clarity. The world according to Garth. Yeah. Exactly, Michelle. That's exactly it. That's so funny. I remember when I watched that when I was a kid. I can see myself watching that. I can. I really can. Where there's too many cigs, but it goes along with Meeps and the song where remember your first love and remember it well. My first love was not real. My first love is like in Practical Magic. Remember Practical Magic with Sandra Bullock? That's the one that's the real first. Mike is so Canadian. So Canadian-y. Where's the book for that? 36. Three, 6, 9. Vision. The capacity to imagine something. To look beyond the material, beyond the obvious, the realm of the transpersonal. Options and possibilities. Getting out of your own way and discarding your projected outcomes. Do you consider things only within the framework of what you already know? Or can you allow yourself to see beyond into the vastness of potential? Helicopter. We all are gifted with the magical ability of the imagination. And when we open up to it, we become a conduit for the divine vision greater than our own. There are two ways to view the world and to co-create it. One is from face value perspective, which you see is what you get. And the second is allowing your imagination to see beyond what is coming, what is right now, and move into a place that doesn't yet exist in the material world. This is the cosmic playground of possibilities. You see a future where anything you imagine has the potential to become real. If you use your imagination faithfully and consciously, avoiding the traps of the fearful projection and drama, you can connect to any reality you truly want to experience. When you open yourself even further, you're often gifted with divine visions. As a practice, you can reimagine that vision over and over to strengthen it. And as you channel these visions through you, you become a superconductor for the world. Today, know that your vision, which you imagine forming into the invisible, will be delivered into the material world. Don't worry about the timing of things. That's in the hands of the universe. Your job...
Do any of you guys want a burrito?
Your job is to continue to imagine.
Do you guys want a burrito?
Take a few steps forward, then see some more.
Okay. I did.
The universe's job is to make it real. What a fabulous partnership. Yes, Michelle, where she describes the perfect man and conjures up someone who she thinks doesn't exist. Exactly. Me did that like well before. I was born with it. It wasn't something that I made up in my head. So, right? Co-creation. And the words of everything flows together, eh? With just all of it. Yeah. The seeing beyond. The Trinity of today as well, eh? That's significant. Michelle, I used to be so hung up on the timing of stuff. I let go of the preconceived deadlines, says Michelle. Yeah. Yeah. There is something to be said for just following the flow. So I'm gonna pick one more card and then I think I'm gonna be done. Yeah, the planning and the wanting of certain things is the sabotage, eh? The serenity and surrender. Take a leap of faith. Exactly. Serenity and surrender. Take a leap of faith. So this is tripping me out, Michelle. See all the Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Winnipeg, Thunder Bay, London, Burlington, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Halifax. This would have been, I was 14 at the time, so 84. 84. Take a leap of faith. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to be done. $1984. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I wasn't gonna. Yeah. 1984. Interesting year, George Orwell. Yeah. Yeah. Take a leap of faith. Right now, you are poised to jump into the next level of your life and move forward into something even bigger than you could have even imagined. And when Grasshopper Spirit appears, it's a fortuitous time to take a leap into the unknown. For Grasshopper Spirit represents the innovative spirit that says, why not? And has faith in the powers of co-creation. Boom, there's the co-creation again, eh? You're being called to trust that this is the right time to go with that idea, that relationship, and that situation. Take risks, for abundance in all forms will show up for you. Wondrous things await when Grasshopper Spirit appears. You're not going to go backwards, so listen to your intuition rather than your fearful ego that resists the change and clings worriedly to what was. Luck is on your side. Jump forward with confidence, for Spirit has so much in store for you if you take that leap. And the one thing that keeps coming up for me is if you take one step, Spirit takes 10. If you trust and allow vulnerability, you'll get tenfold back. So, and I do notice that within the cycles of my stuff and certain things is one allowing of a change of perception and a different action brings a ripple effect, not just like it's amplified. It really is. Hi, David Castle. I'm just wrapping up. I had done another stream today and I just did 104 minutes. I put the shepherd's pie in the oven a couple minutes ago. I don't know, 20 minutes ago maybe. Spirit, exchange and abundance. Yeah.
10 minutes ago.
So, yeah. Wish you guys a super night. I think that's it. Yeah. Have a super night.